what is your stand on permanent daylight savings time and why? So Gene, the Senate passed under unanimous consent and without much debate or reflection, a permanent, making daylight savings times permanent. I think we need in the House to not move so quickly. I think we need to study it more carefully. I remember when, I believe under the Carter administration, permanent daylight savings time or daylight savings time was extended to be longer than it was as a way to try to save energy. I remember then a lot of Americans not being very pleased with their children standing at bus stops still in the dark, that they were taking their children to school in the dark. I've heard some experts, some leading health experts also say that daylight savings time in particular, if it were to be made permanent, could have a negative impact on sleeping disorders. And actually, if we're to make anything permanent, we should go the other way around and make standard time permanent, but that comes with its own problems as well. So my stand right now is that we should slow this down, consider this more carefully, visit the history, because we do have a history with this, and it's within many of our own lifetimes. At least in my lifetime, there was an experiment with it, and I think we have forgotten. I don't know how Marco Rubio was the big champion. Senator Rubio was a big champion of this. He's somewhat younger than I. He may not have remembered that America already experimented with this. So, I think we need to review the options, listen to the scientists, listen to the medical experts, look, the fact that so many Americans aren't sleeping well is not a trivial issue. So we need to, do a federal policy that will promote the health of Americans, because the consequences of our actions could cause, American health to be negatively impacted. We need to avoid that.